Hook him, hook him. There we go. There we go. I've been playing Murdock's recommended build all week to find out if Discord's best Murdock build can beat the developer's recommended build. Let's do this. So the first item in this build is resolution, and so I went with the short sword to get that little bit of physical power part of it. I think it's really weird to think that I'm gonna want a little bit of mana built into my Murdock build. When I first heard it, I thought, nah, no way can that work. We're gonna have to get some wards in lane. I don't know what is happening here. Out of range for my autos. I hope that my Richter wards the lane. This is really a silly way to play the game. I hope that we punish this. Okay, I'm not convinced that that's the way to punish it. He's backing, but he got a kill out of it, so that's a little annoying. I don't think any of that is necessary. If somebody plays some odd support role, just play them like you would normally play against that person in lane. Which basically means like ward. I'm still hoping for the best here. This is a solo queue game. I do not know any of these people. You sort of get your you sort of try to get lucky. He doesn't need to like hit any of these people, but he does need to ward in lane. And I want to keep my shotgun blast is my plan. I'm gonna make sure that no, you're just taking my last hits, buddy. I don't know, like, I really don't think having a Kalari is a good idea. Kalari support just sounds kind of stupid to me. She doesn't have really a stun. Now her daggers are completely devastating. But this is going to come down to if my support can, like, outplay her a little bit. I'm hoping that he sees the word lane. Yeah, he whiffed it. So with Murdock, I usually try to upgrade my shotgun blast as much as possible. That can be absolutely devastating. He needs a hook on that. And we need to be warding in lane, which I don't know why he's not doing that. Hook him, hook him. Okay, get me out of here. There we go. There we go. Don't get killed by minions. Don't get killed by minions. Oh my god. Wow, Kalari support. I don't know what to say. I think it's terrible, but you know, we will see. Maybe me using that shotgun blast was kind of stupid there. I do need to back because they're going to come back up with items. Sometimes you can say, oh, hey, I got a kill on the head. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if you don't have items, right? Okay, so that's a lot of farm. I got to back off. I've got 2 kills, 1800 farm. It's a good start. Like I said, our very first item in this Discord build is going to be resolution. Oh, God. Look at that. You annoying son of a bee. Are you coming at me? Oh, that's so stupid that... Oh! Okay, just back off. Just back off. I do want to get some items. Like, I know I get wrapped up in all the excitement of it. I just can't stop myself. Richter's up there fighting Grux. Does he get a kill? Oh my god. What is happening with this game? This team is amazing to me. So I go with the full physical power here, and I can actually already afford the physical power and a little bit of mana, which the mana doesn't feel like something I would want to build on Murdock. This is why I was so intrigued by this. Shout out to Cursor. He's the person in Discord that put up this build order. I think it's very interesting. I can't wait to try it. I want to compare it to how the power spike normally is for Murdock. I don't play him a ton, but I played him 3 or 4 times just to play this game. And I can already tell you, I like the idea behind it. I think it's a really, really smart idea. And so, God, what is going on here? All right. What is this solo queue sometimes? I think it's absolutely hilarious. Okay, does he get the hook? Oh. So Murdock is really, really a great character. He is the old school great carry as far as I'm concerned. This mine that I'm laying down, I take this second, right after I take the shotgun blast. Because this mine, they will fall into it a lot of times just on accident. You know, in my head, it doesn't sound like it'd be as great of a move as it is. But like sometimes they'll just walk into it. Oh God. Oh my God, I can't believe how much damage that does. I mean, that's the only reason why having her do this is even like not the most ridiculous thing of all time, is because her damage is just gonna knock me out of lane. But let's do it. I'm okay with doing that. I wish I had 900, but I can get a 15% or a plus 15 crit chance. How am I doing for farm is my real story. He's got 35, I got 45, so we are making this work. And I like that it feels like in the matchmaker I've gotten a couple decent games. Ooh, Grux. Don't be like that. I was just saying how great my teams were. Oh, and they're talking trash? Oh, no. Okay, so they're fighting mid. I'm going to call out missing left. They already know that they're missing. But I want to get some quick farm here. I want to sit back and get some quick farm. And while I do that, maybe I can remind myself of playing Murdock back in the day, because I did used to love me some Murdock. Murdock and Twin Blast. Oh, those were just good times. Now, I remember him having a lizard skin. I thought he had a lizard skin where his head was a lizard, and that was amazingly cool. That was honestly my favorite skin, I think, for him. He also had a Punisher skin that was really good. Maybe I can poke him a bit. So I don't think it's as good as this. This skin is way too good. I think they're gonna have to really work hard to come up with something that I like more than this skin right here. Oh my God. Boom! Gotcha! The Richter plays. Good job. Make sure to be nice to your supports. They work hard to keep you safe. They work hard to get you kills. This Richter is proving to me that he has what it takes. Maybe I should have shoved that in earlier. Alright, so I love having my Rampage come over and help me get the kills. Another thing that I really liked about original Paragon that Predecessor's not doing, so let me get controversial for a minute, is the passive that's happening with our carries. If you remember way back in old OG Paragon, carries had a passive where a siren would go off on their head whenever they had a kill nearby. And that was an amazingly fun passive, because if anyone was like below 30% health or something like that, they would instantly gain a bunch of movement speed and a siren would go off. And so, oh God. Gotcha! Okay, we got We got company here. Okay, you're dead. Oh God, I thought you were dead. Woo! Oh my God, heart's beating. Wow, that's why I love this game. Those heartbeat moments like that with the Fangtooth, I'll never get sick of them. Where I'm at, I got 5 kills, I got 2,300. I'm going back and I'm getting right into this build. Once again, thank you. Shout out to Cursor for this build. We got Resolution, it's online. The very next item, the one that makes Resolution make sense. The very next item is Vanquisher. Vanquisher gives me a little bit of physical power based on how much mana I have. So building all that mana actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to go with the physical power first. Always prioritize that. I mean, the mana is fun and all, but it does work into the build really, really well. Okay, Richter's getting out there and getting busy. The new passive... So the old passive used to be that really cool thing that I liked. Here's the new passive for Murdock. It gives him extra range on every other basic attack, every 14 seconds or so. That wasn't going to work.
Long shot, ready.
It's good. It's just not quite as fun. It's not as like, you know, that moment when the sirens would go off back in the day. That was so much fun. Being a carrier is always going to have, you know, have a lot of fun associated with it because sometimes you get off those huge plays. If you play it enough, you're going to get like, you know, 10, 20 kills off in one game. I'm just going to say missing left. I don't know where they went. I'm not focused on getting this wave pushed up too fast. You'll see that. I'm just kind of babysitting a little bit. I have my blink, but now I might. So look at this. Oh my God. All right. I think there's someone over there that's dead. Is that Gadget? She's so close to dead, but we need more damage in her if we're going to actually snipe her. My snipe can't do that much damage at this point. I'm down here. Come on down here. Beautiful. I love having a support with their head on a swivel. He was roaming there. Let's see. They're saying defend right lane. I don't know. Is there a red buff up or is that just tricking me? I don't think I can push anything. I think now makes a lot of sense to back. So I'm going to do that. I got 1,700 to back, and I can actually finish off Vanquisher, the second item. These are very, very expensive. So if you're a carrier, you got to make sure you're getting your last hits in, because these items are very expensive. And now on to our third item of the build. Once again, this build brought to you by Cursor on Discord. We're putting it up against the recommended build that the developers give us. The next item is Demolisher, and there's no items I can buy in here for that much. It's very, very small amount of tier 1 items. So kind of expensive. This is a very expensive build. I have 86 last hits. Their carry has 66 last hits. And so that's going to be... Okay, I'm always keeping an eye out for a snipe here because this might turn into a snipe. Okay. We got the gadget. We got her. Beautiful. Let me get over left lane. I know we got a Fangtooth coming up. I think it's going to take a little longer. I think... Yeah, 30 seconds. Okay, so I'll be back in 20 seconds. Something like that. I will not ditch you, Grux. Alright, I'm upgrading my stim pack. My stim pack is really nice. It goes off automatically if I get below, I think, 30% max health. Let's rip this Fangtooth. My team is jumping. Okay, they see steel going in. They see. All right, let's just rip this. As much as I want kills, I know that long-term Fangtooth is the play. They can probably get those kills on their own, but oh, I need my snipe up for that Drongo. Maybe I made the wrong call. Maybe not. We're gonna run over there. Come on, Grux. Who's first, Clary? Oh god, he's got blink. I don't have my snipe. And this is a very dangerous spot to be in. Wow. Maybe that chase was not good. Let's see if they go in on that. Still no snipe. He gives up. He forfeits. Hilarious. Oh god, he hit me with that. Oh jeez. All right, the long arm of the law, the long miss of the law. My team commits suicide there. All right, I gotta back off. My team's not with me. I do have 1,500 to spend, and it looks like I can finally upgrade my crest. So let's talk about the crest. I don't think it will come as a big surprise. Oh god. What was it? Grux. Grux, don't be like that. Alright, team's doing good though. Pacifier, that is the crest that we're going with. Gives me a little bit of a dash, and it resets if I get a kill. Or, I think it's just a takedown, so I can also count any assists in that. It is very, very good to have a little bit of a dash, especially with a Clara in their team. I'll have my shotgun to blow her back. I'll have my blink in case I need it, and I'll have my my little dash there just for funsies. I don't, you know, like what do you do with this call? I think I want to go make sure that this left lane is set. It looks like it is. It's going to push on its own. Unnecessary for me to be here, but there is a Drongo, so he's eventually going to have it pushing up. He's scared of me. I so far really think this build is rock solid. I think that it's very, very smart, and it's also something that is not intuitive, and so that's what makes me so interested in it. When I first saw this build, I thought, well, I see all this mana going into it, and I'm not understanding why, but it's really those passives that come along with those items like Vanquisher and such. Alright, I don't have wards on the left side, exactly. Alright. I need to get up there. He kind of boxed me out of this fight a little bit, but he's just going to get killed. I can just come in with that damage. My team has got plenty of a tank power between these characters. Too bad Fangtooth isn't up. Now they're saying careful, so maybe we want to get out of here and just go do something wiser, like farm. I know it's not the popular thing to do. So black buff gives me movement speed. Very, very useful on a carry. When Revenant comes out, which should be very soon. Now they haven't said the official date for Revenant coming out yet, but they did start teasing it in the Twitter, and so God, how old am I? They started teasing in the Twitter. But so they started teasing it, so it should be incredibly soon that we start to see Revenant. I don't think Murdock will be an everyday pick once Revenant comes out, but I think he should be. I mean, not only does he look badass, but he's a space marine. He's got this huge gun. The only annoyance I have with him is the gun is a little too loud. It's actually kind of deafening, but you know, he's amazingly solid. He's Murdock. He's the original. He's the OG. My friend asked me if I was worried about these new 3D printed guns, and I said, no, I've had a cannon printer for years. For everyone that needed a little gun joke. Oh my god, get me up there. Oh god, okay. Okay, I got killed. They swarmed us pretty hard there, so just the way that goes, it feels bad, but sometimes you die. Now I get to look at my scorecard and see, you know, a whole bunch of ones. But it won't stay that way. I mean, just the reality of it is the game gets played. So Demolisher. Maybe I was laughing too hard at my own gun joke there, but I had to make a gun. I gotta make a gun joke if I'm playing Murdock. He's got the biggest gun in the whole game. It's like obscenely large. This is a very fair matchup for solo queue. I gotta say, it looks very good. Where's their carry at? 2-5-2, and I'm at 11-1. So I'm doing pretty well against their carry. We did lose a Fangtooth because of that failed team fight. So the Fangtooth won't be up for 5 minutes. So at 27 minutes, the Fangtooth will come back up. At that time, I don't know that I mean, the third one would be nice. But hopefully we can make that happen in 27 minutes. I love having that shotgun blast just blow up the wave. Sometimes you just want to shove the wave and then go group up with your team, which is where I really feel like I can have the biggest impact right now. Sketch at level 12. Do we got any buffs? No. Okay. I don't know if she sees us. Not sure if she sees us. Maybe I can come down from up here. That'd be fun. Oh god, he thought I was with him. Alright. We got in there in time. Upgrading the stim pack. You'll notice after that first static trap, I really am not upgrading that anymore. It's really, really nice to have in the laning phase, but it kind of drops off a little bit. We're all going left for some reason. Not sure if these people are on headsets. If they organize something, if they're like trying to get tricky here, if it's just shove left. What do we got, a wave over here? I don't think so. They are robbing the red jungle blind. Look at that. I love to see it. I think I'm... Oh god, keep my snipe up. Okay, so I didn't get the kill. Oh, actually I did get the kill. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. I baited him pretty hard there. I'm hoping that my team can clean that up. They should definitely focus the Drongo, but, you know, I get it. You hit who you can hit sometimes. Oh, if you see Drongo, don't go after Steel, though. Okay. Bait him. Get the kill. Get the kill. What is happening here? Oh my god, the boxing match of a century. Okay, so my bait job worked just fine. I'm going to call it that. That's Demolisher. That one's in the books. What's the very next item on my list? It's Imperator. Imperator is an incredibly expensive item. 3,600. And look, there's no like tier 1 part of it. I just got to build this thing from the ground up. So I need to back when I have 2,400 because, or I mean, I guess I could wind up with 600, but I don't want that entire item finished off. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're getting a tier 2 out of it on left, and they got a tier 2 on right. Now that everything is kind of coming together as a plan, we got to get ready for the next big objective. I don't know if I should set this. I'm worried about Kalari, to be honest. Where's Kalari at? She's level 14. She can hit me real hard if I'm off on my own. So let me just try to set this the best I can. And now I got to get over there. I'm going to assume that their entire team is over there. You look for snipe opportunities. Okay, are they going to get that? Oh, they got it. Okay. Jeez. Okay. We're taking fights where, they're getting swarmed on. They're getting swarmed on in that fight. Kind of unnecessary to take it. But, you know, that's the reality is now we're going to miss out on a second Fang Tooth. And possibly, yeah, I mean, they could go to orb off of that. Oh, our Countess is 1 in 10. Yikes. That's okay. Our lanes were pushed, and that's what really matters. Honestly, it's a laning game that people just don't want to admit that sometimes. You can take dumb fights occasionally if your lanes are pushed and get away with it a little more. Now, these death timers are going to be ridiculously long, but they're coming back up. I don't know, like, did they get a second Fang Tooth, or what is happening with that? Maybe they all had to back. Maybe we just rush it, because I don't know, maybe it's like a glitch or something? I don't know what I'm missing out on here. What's the really smart thing that I'm missing out on? Okay, let's take it. Oh god, don't die, you guys. So, I don't know, we're not really grouping up anymore. You can see how well I started, but we're not grouping up at this point. We needed to all either rush Fangtooth or just let it be. And so, you know, I went for the risky play, which was to go for it, but that's just, it's in my nature. I mean, when you're the carry, you're gonna go for it. God, this build, I'm sold. I think I'm sold on this. This thing hits hard. Now, I'm not really staying alive. You know, I've died 3 times, so I'm not going to panic. But it is like, I don't have that shield that comes with the basic build. And, you know, you can feel it a little bit, I'll say. Now, the very last item on this build gives me a little bit of shielding. And so... that's going to be good once I get that. I just feel I hit really hard right now, but I don't have any life steal. And so if you want to play high risk, high reward, this is way to go, I think. Now, it only works if we all go there, team. Yeah, they're going to get out. All right, so now we're going to be incredibly careful. We got to get back. Turtle up. Turtle up. This only works if they have to push all the way towards us, like... It just doesn't work any other way. Countess. Like, she can't be... I don't know why I don't have a tag over her name. I think it's a really bad plan. Crux is going in. Oh, he's just... Interesting. Well, the good news is we got an inhibitor, which is fantastic. Rampage wants this. You can see him. Oh, he just gets a rock and then leaves. I mean, I don't know. We didn't have the follow through for it. And I don't know if that's where we want to take the fight either. Orb Prime is incredibly dangerous. And so, oh, look at him clearing those out. Just positioning, playing positioning. Yes, yes, damage. Oh my god, I missed him. So taking in fights when they have Orb Prime, completely not necessary. Actually, kind of a terrible idea. Yeah. So it's unfortunate. I don't think this is the build's fault at all. We've had some people on our team say that they're brand new, and that happens sometimes. I mean, we've got like a 1 in 12 right now on our team. It's not their fault. It's just, you know, kind of the solo queue life a little bit. If we lose this one, I'm not going to panic. I do think that this build is quite a bit better than the just recommended build that comes with it. The very last item I was going to build with Terminous, which would give me a little bit of shielding. So great game overall. I love that it actually felt incredibly fair. I'm 14-4. Let's see where their carry was. They were 5-6. So we're definitely a little bit ahead of their carry, and it looks like they're going with, you know, a fairly recommended build. They had tainted rounds in there because we had our Rampage on our team. Rampage, you know, if you're a carrier and you're playing against a Rampage and a Chimera and a Countess, I know we had a Countess and a Rampage, you know, they're going to have insane amounts of healing, so tainted rounds makes a lot of sense. But this build is a lot of fun. I mean, it hits like a truck. It absolutely demolishes opponents. And so even though I can't take on an entire team, I still feel like we did really, really well. And we proved that this build I found on Discord, uploaded by Cursor, is not only like in the discussion, it's very much a contender for the traditional Murdock build that the devs put up. And for all future predecessor gameplay, stick here.